Let's talk AI and jobs. All right, everybody, settle in, settle in. Have you ever thought about this? And this is a wild one, so stick with me, that by the time you finish your morning cup of coffee, or maybe your second if you're like me, something called AI might have learned a brand new skill. It's true. It's like those little robot vacuums. Remember when they first came out? We all thought, a robot cleaning my floor? And now lots of people have them, and they just zip around doing their thing. Well, AI is kind of like that, but for all sorts of jobs, and it's learning and growing faster than a puppy in a shoe store. It's a big topic, I know, but we're going to talk about it. Now, don't you worry, your pretty little heads, because this isn't going to be one of those super serious doom and gloom talks. No way. We're going to look at this whole AI and jobs thing like we look at most things around here, with a little bit of fun, a whole lot of hope, and maybe a dance break if we need it. Because change can be good, right? Think about when you got your first smartphone. It was different, maybe a little confusing, but now, can you imagine life without it? Probably not. AI is a bit like that. It's new, it's big, and it's definitely going to shake things up a bit in the working world. So, what we're going to do today is chat. Just a simple, friendly chat about what this AI thing really means for all of us who, have jobs or want jobs or know people with jobs, which is pretty much everybody. We'll talk about how it's showing up, what it might mean for different kinds of work, and most importantly, how yes, you, sitting right there, looking fabulous, cannot just get through it, but actually shine. Because here's a secret, humans are pretty amazing, and we've got some tricks up our sleeves that no computer, no matter how smart, can replicate. I want you to feel good about this. I want you to feel empowered, because the future isn't something that just happens to us. It's something we can help create, and understanding what's coming is the first step to making sure it's a future where everyone can find their place and feel good about what they do. So, grab another coffee if you need it, get comfy, and let's figure this out together. It's like one big group project, and I know we're going to ace it. We always do, don't we? Especially when there's kindness involved. Okay, so first things first, what in the world is AI? You hear it everywhere. AI this, AI that. It sounds like something out of a space movie, maybe with a cool robot voice. But really, it's not as complicated or scary as it sounds, I promise. Think of AI, or artificial intelligence if you want to be fancy, as a really, really smart computer program. It's like that kid in class who always knew the answer, but now that kid can learn things all by itself and super fast. It's designed to think and learn, kind of like humans do, but, with more circuits and less need for snack breaks. Imagine you have a new intern. Let's call him Artie, for artificial intelligence. Get it? Artie is super eager, learns incredibly quickly, and can sort through giant piles of information in, like, a second. You show Artie how to do a task once, like organizing all your emails by how important they are, and boom, Artie's got it. And then, Artie starts noticing patterns you didn't even see, and suggests even better ways to do things. That's kind of what AI does. It's there to help, to take on some repetitive stuff, and to find solutions in ways we might not have thought of. It's not about taking over, it's about teamwork. You're actually using AI all the time, and probably don't even realize it. You know when Netflix just knows what show you'll want to binge next? That's AI. Or when you talk to Siri or Alexa, and they understand your weird questions about the weather, or who sang that one song from the 80s. AI again. Even those spam filters in your email that magically catch all those messages about princes needing your bank account details. Thank you, AI. It's already woven into our daily lives, making things smoother, faster, and sometimes just a little bit easier. So it's not this big, unknown monster under the bed. The main thing to remember is that AI learns from data. Lots and lots of data. The more information it gets, the smarter it becomes at specific tasks. It's like teaching a dog a new trick. The more you practice, the better the dog gets. AI is similar, but instead of sit and stay, it's learning things like identifying pictures, translating languages, or even helping doctors diagnose illnesses. It's a tool, a really powerful and exciting tool. And like any tool, it's all about how we learn to use it. And trust me, we're smart cookies. We can figure this out. So, this AI we've been talking about isn't just a far-off future thing. Oh no. It's like that relative who said they'd visit sometime soon, and then suddenly they're on your doorstep with luggage. AI is already here in the workplace, and it's quietly changing how things get done. It's not always obvious, not like a big, shiny robot sitting at a desk. Though that would be funny, wouldn't it? It's often working behind the scenes, like a super efficient stagehand, making sure the show runs smoothly. You might not see it, but you're probably already benefiting from its help in your day-to-day. Think about when you contact a company online. You need help with an order, or you have a question. Sometimes that little chat window pops up and you're talking to a chatbot. That's AI. It can answer common questions really quickly, 24/7, which is super handy when you remember you needed to ask something at 2 in the morning. Or how about your email? Some email programs now suggest replies for you. Sounds good, or I'll get back to you. That's AI giving you a little shortcut, saving you a few seconds. It all adds up, you know. Even in creative fields, AI is starting to lend a hand. There are AI tools that can help designers come up with new ideas for logos or suggest color palettes. Some AI can even help write a first draft of a simple report or a marketing email. It's not writing the next great novel, not yet anyway, but it can handle some of the basics, freeing up people to focus on the more complex, more creative parts of their jobs. It's like having a research assistant who can gather all the basic facts, so you can focus on the big picture and add your unique human touch. And it's not just in offices. AI is helping in factories to spot defects in products way faster than the human eye can. It's helping farmers figure out the best time to plant crops by analyzing weather patterns and soil conditions. Doctors are even using AI to help them read X-rays and scans, looking for tiny details that could be important. So you see, AI is already a bit of an unsung hero in many industries, working alongside people to make jobs safer, more efficient, and sometimes even more interesting. It's about enhancing what we do, not just replacing it. Now, let's be real. With all this amazing AI help, some jobs are going to change more than others. It's like when cars first came out. It was tough news for folks who made horse-drawn carriages, right? But then, a whole bunch of new jobs popped up around cars. Mechanics, car salespeople, driving instructors, the people who make those little tree air fresheners. It's a shift, a transformation. So, which desks are getting a bit of an AI makeover first? Well, generally, it's jobs that involve a lot of repetitive tasks, things that can be easily automated once a computer learns the pattern. Think about jobs that involve data entry, typing information from one place to another, over and over again. AI is getting really good at that because it's a predictable task. It can process huge amounts of information without getting tired or needing a coffee break, though I still think coffee breaks are essential for humans. So, roles heavily focused on routine data processing might see AI taking over some of those duties. This doesn't mean the people in those roles are out. but their jobs might evolve to focus on verifying the AI's work or handling more complex cases. Customer service is another area where we're seeing big changes. We talked about chatbots. Many companies, like your big phone company or your favorite online store, are using AI to handle those initial customer inquiries. What's my account balance? Or, where's my package? AI can answer those in a flash. This means human customer service agents can focus on the trickier problems, the ones where you really need that human touch, that empathy, that ability to understand a frustrated customer and make things right. So, the job changes. It becomes more about complex problem solving and emotional intelligence. And here's something that might surprise you. Even some creative tasks are seeing AI step in. AI can generate basic news reports from data, like sports scores or financial earnings. Some AI programs can create simple music tracks or basic graphic designs. Now, is it going to write a hit song like Beyoncé or design a masterpiece like Picasso? Probably not anytime soon, but for straightforward, template-based creative work, AI can offer a starting point or handle the more routine elements. The key, again, is that it often frees up humans for the higher level, truly original, creative thinking. It's a tool to augment, not just automate. Okay, deep breath, everybody. When we talk about jobs changing and AI doing things that people used to do, it's easy for our minds to go to those sci-fi movies, the ones where the robots take over and everyone's running around screaming. But hold on, this isn't that movie. I promise. It's totally normal to feel a little bit of that, whoa, what does this mean for me? Feeling. Change can be unsettling, like when they rearrange the grocery store and you can't find the peanut butter anymore. It's disorienting for a minute. But here's the thing, this change, this AI revolution, is also a massive opportunity. It truly is. It's not about humans versus machines in some epic battle. It's about humans-machines doing amazing new things. Think of all the inventions throughout history that changed how we work. The printing press, the steam engine, the internet. Each one brought big shifts, and yes, some old jobs faded away, but a whole universe of new jobs and new possibilities opened up. This is just the next chapter in that story, and we get to help write it. The important thing to remember is that we humans are still in the driver's seat. AI is a tool that create, that program, and that guide. It doesn't have its own secret plans to rule the world, despite what some movies might suggest. It does what it's designed to do, and that means we have the power to shape how AI is used, to make sure it's used responsibly, ethically, and for the good of everyone. It's about being smart and thoughtful as we integrate these new technologies into our lives and our workplaces. So, instead of feeling scared, let's try to feel curious. Let's try to feel empowered. This isn't about being replaced, it's about being. It's about finding new ways to use our uniquely human talents in a world where AI can handle some of the grunt work. Think of it as getting a super-powered assistant. What would you do with that extra help? What bigger, more exciting challenges could you take on? That's the kind of thinking that will help us navigate this new landscape with confidence and even a little bit of excitement, because the future is what we make it. Now, let's talk about you, and you back there, all of you, because you all have something that no AI, no matter how smart or fast, can ever truly replicate. You have human superpowers. I'm serious. Think about it. Can AI tell a really good joke that makes the whole room laugh until they cry? Not really. Not with that perfect timing and understanding of what makes us giggle. Can AI give a friend a truly comforting hug when they're feeling down? Nope. Can it come up with a completely original, out-of-the-box idea that no one has ever thought of before? That's our specialty. One of your biggest superpowers is creativity, true, genuine, spark of genius creativity. AI can analyze patterns and generate things based on what it's learned. Sure, it can mix and match existing styles, but that leap of imagination, that ability to connect completely unrelated things to create something brand new and beautiful or incredibly innovative, that's human magic. Whether you're an artist, a writer, an entrepreneur, or just someone who comes up with clever solutions to everyday problems, your creativity is more valuable than ever. It's what drives progress and makes the world interesting. Then there's empathy. Oh my goodness, empathy is huge. The ability to understand and share the feelings of another person, that is so incredibly important, especially in a world that sometimes feels a little too disconnected. AI can process emotional language, maybe, but it can't empathy. It can't truly put itself in someone else's shoes, understand their unspoken needs, or build genuine, trusting relationships. Think about teachers, nurses, counselors, leaders. So much of what makes them great is their ability to connect with others on an emotional level. That's irreplaceable. And let's not forget critical thinking and complex problem solving. AI is great with data and set rules, but when a problem is messy, ambiguous, with no clear right answer, that's when humans shine. We can look at a situation from multiple angles, consider ethical implications, use our intuition, and make nuanced judgments. Someone smart, I think it was a big business leader, said something like, AI will handle the routine, so humans can handle the exceptional. And that's exactly it. Your ability to think deeply, question assumptions, and navigate complexity is a superpower that the future workplace will desperately need. Alright, so we know some jobs might change, and we know our human skills are super important, but here's some more good news, and I love good news. Just like those earlier inventions created whole new industries, AI is doing the same thing. It's not just about tasks disappearing, it's also about brand new jobs appearing. Jobs we might not even be able to fully imagine yet. It's like when the internet first started, who would have thought social media manager would be a real job title? But it is. And AI is paving the way for a whole new wave of cool, interesting careers. For example, who's going to teach the AI? AI learns from data, right? But someone needs to prepare that data, label it, and make sure the AI is learning the right things without any weird biases. These are AI trainers or data curators. Imagine teaching an AI to be super polite and helpful in customer service, or to recognize different kinds of plants for agricultural purposes. That's a real job, and it requires human oversight and understanding. You're like a teacher for the smartest kid in class, guiding its learning journey. How cool is that? Then there are the folks who will manage and maintain these AI systems. AI isn't magic, it's complex technology. We'll need AI system operators, AI maintenance specialists, people who make sure everything is running smoothly, securely, and efficiently. And what about making sure AI is used ethically and fairly? That's a huge one. We'll need AI ethicists and AI auditors, people who think deeply about the impact of AI and help create guidelines to ensure it benefits everyone. These roles require critical thinking, ethical judgment, and a deep understanding of human values, all things we just talked about. And think about all the jobs that will involve working AI. Doctors using AI to help diagnose diseases will still be doctors, but they'll have a powerful new assistant. Architects might use AI to generate initial design concepts, but they'll still be the creative visionaries. Marketers will use AI to analyze data, but they'll still need to craft compelling stories and connect with audiences. The future is about collaboration, humans and AI working together as a team, each bringing their unique strengths to the table. It's about making our jobs more impactful, not just different. So many new doors are swinging open. So, with all this change and all these new possibilities, you might be thinking, okay, Ellen, this sounds interesting, but what can actually do to get ready? And that is a fantastic question. It's all about being proactive, not reactive. It's like you wouldn't wait for it to start pouring rain before you think about buying an umbrella, right? You get prepared. And there are some really simple, totally doable things you can do to make sure you're ready to shine in this AI-enhanced future. It's like putting together your own personal AI-proofing toolkit. First up, and this is a big one, embrace lifelong learning. Be curious. The world is changing fast, and that means we all need to be open to learning new things, all the time. It doesn't mean you have to go back and get a 4-year degree in computer science, unless you want to, of course. It could be as simple as taking an online course in a new skill, reading articles about AI in your industry, or even just playing around with some new AI tools to see how they work. Think of it like learning a new dance move. It might feel awkward at first, but the more you practice, the more comfortable you get. Next, really lean into those amazing human superpowers we talked about. Creativity, critical thinking, emotional intelligence, communication. These are the skills that AI can't easily replicate, and they're going to become even more valuable. So, find ways to practice and strengthen them. Work on projects that challenge you to think outside the box. Practice active listening and empathy in your conversations. Volunteer for tasks that require complex problem solving. The more you develop these uniquely human abilities, the more indispensable you'll be, no matter how smart the machines get. And finally, be adaptable and flexible. The future of work is likely to be more dynamic. You might not have one single job for 40 years, like some of our grandparents did. You might have several different roles, or your current role might evolve significantly over time. Being open to change, willing to pivot, and resilient in the face of new challenges will be key. It's like being a good dancer. You have to be able to adjust to the music and go with the flow. It's an adventure, and with the right mindset and a willingness to learn and grow, you'll be more than ready for it. So, there you have it. AI. It's coming, it's here, and it's changing things. But you know what? After talking all this through, I feel pretty good about it, and I hope you do too. It's not the scary monster under the bed that some people make it out to be. It's a new tool, a powerful one. Yes, but ultimately it's something that we humans can shape and use to make our lives and our work even better. The future isn't something to dread, it's something to get excited about, something to step into with open arms and a whole lot of our amazing human spirit. Remember, technology has always changed the way we work. From the wheel to the printing press to the internet, every big innovation has brought shifts. And every time, people have adapted, learned new skills, and found new ways to contribute and thrive. We are incredibly resilient and resourceful creatures. Us humans, we've got this. Think of all the incredible things we can achieve when we combine our creativity, our empathy, and our smarts with the power of AI. We can solve bigger problems, create more amazing things, and maybe even free up more time for dancing. The most important thing is to stay curious, stay kind to yourselves and to others as we all navigate these changes, and stay open to learning. Focus on what makes you uniquely human, because those are the qualities that will always be in demand. The future of work isn't just about new technologies, it's about new ways of working together, new opportunities for growth, and a chance to build a world that's even better than the one we have today. I truly believe that. It's a bright future, y'all, and it's ours for the making. So, I hope this little chat has helped you feel a bit more hopeful and a lot more ready for whatever comes next. This AI stuff is a big topic, and we've only just scratched the surface. If you want to hear more fun stuff about this and all sorts of other things that make life interesting, you know what to do. Go on, hit that subscribe button down below. It doesn't hurt, I promise. And maybe, just maybe, check out that other video over there about the funniest pet bloopers. Because whether we're talking about AI or adorable animals, we all need a good laugh. Thanks for hanging out with me today.